Yes guys, welcome back to another video here on the Andy #1 channel. Today is a new series, a training solo series, here to help you guys improve while being able to get out on your own. Today we've got 5 exercises in order to help you improve, and I'm being helped out by #United goalkeeper, personal trainer, all-round good guy, Tim Pitman. Right, let's get out in the field and see what we have to offer you. Okay, so the first exercise here, all you need is a ball and a wall. Some of the best technical exercises you can do involve lots and lots of repetition, which is what this will get you here. And the exercise is simply throw the ball against the wall. Now, it sounds really simple. That's because it is. There are some key things though that we want to pull out of you throwing the ball against the wall. First of all, Tim's demonstrating now, and you can see he's on his knees. We're doing that so we take out the lower body completely. Don't concentrate on that. We're only clearly concentrating on your upper body, hands. Now throws, underarm throws are asking for here, this because it naturally brings your hands out in front of the body, which is what you want in order to get a good catching position. Focus on the ball, incredibly important. Don't take your eye off the ball. And finally, it's catching technique. Make sure we use good catching techniques. If it's above that chest height, we use W. If it's below, we're using a different technique. If you want to make this more difficult, throw it harder, make it quicker. Get closer. You've got to be quick hands if you're going to get closer in there as well. Makes it a little bit different, makes it a bit more difficult. Use your left arm, use your right arm. Make sure you use both. Be comfortable throwing the ball with both hands. Just like if you want to play with both feet, ideally you want to be able to play with both hands. And finally, last progression is move further away. So we had closer in previously. By moving further away, introduces new techniques, like here we're demonstrating the scoop, something that you won't get if you're close in against the wall. So that's the first exercise, on your knees, ball and wall. So the second exercise we're looking at is low diving. The setup for this, you need 2 balls. They're placed at an angle between about 30 and 45 degrees away. They're far enough away in order for you to make a dive, obviously not too far away so then you're overstretching. We're looking at low diving, so there's a few key points that we want to bring out here. First of all, starting on the knees again. This is to take out the lower body, so we're only looking at knees upwards. But we're still going to get into that set position to start off with, and start in a good solid set position with the weight balanced, and we're going to be slightly forwards. Our chest is going to be slightly forwards. Now the first point we're looking to hit here is the step in line with the ball with the nearest knee in this case. So we're going to step towards the ball, and we're going to use that knee to go in line with the ball instead of diving over the knee. So after the step, your body weight's transferred onto your knee. The hands and body weight follow. Your hands should be ball width apart. You're in a good W position as well. Fingers are spread. Move towards the line of the ball and go through the back of the ball. Now, as you go through the back of the ball, you've got 3 hands on the ball. This is your top hand. Left hand in this case, diving to your right, is at the top. Right hand comes through the middle of the ball, and you can use the ground as well to secure that ball. 3 hands, top hand, bottom hand, and the floor. Head then follows the hands, and of course you've got your eyes firmly fixed on the ball. So that concludes exercise 2, which is low dives from a knee starting position. Let's get on to exercise 3. Right, exercise 3. We're now taking this into a standing position, so it's diving from a standing position. Setup's the same as before, 2 balls slightly in front, 30 to 45 degrees, and now we're going to put it slightly away because we're going to step into a dive. Now we're going to start from the set position. It's really important that we get a really good balanced set position. This is the key foundation in order to start moving around the goals and making saves. So your feet should be approximately about shoulder width apart. Weight should be on the front half of the feet. You're balanced, body weight is slightly forward, chest is slightly forward, knees slightly flexed, hips square to the ball, and your head is still, keeping your nose in front of your toes. So now we're looking at that step to be a positive step into the line of the ball as before. So your right foot stepping into a dive, going to your right hand side, you're stepping out in line with the ball, so you're diving forwards in a positive angle, so if you do have to parry, it goes forwards and it doesn't go back into the net. So we're asking here to get your hands through the ball again, so your hands are approximately ball width apart, fingers spread, W position, 3 hands on the ball as we've spoken about before. Now, because we're coming from a standing position, we're coming from higher, so we're making sure the impact is taken on the side of the body and the shoulders. Head follows in behind the hands, focusing on the ball. Fourth exercise we're looking at is a blocking, spreading, technical, getting the right shape exercise. Now, this can be done with or without a ball. Makes no difference. What we're trying to get out here is getting into a shape that potentially you might use in a game situation, dependent on the situation you actually put in. So this particular shape you might use as a hand save, foot save if the ball is slightly further away than say a different K shape, which is a more narrower, tighter shape that you could potentially get into. The key for this is that you're trying to get into the biggest possible shape that you can get into to cover as much of the goal as possible. Now, second thing we're looking at here is, can you coordinate your hands and your feet to move at the same time? So here's Tim moving his hands and his feet in the same time with his chest slightly forward. So his hands and his chest should be slightly forward, because at this point, if you are going to block, if you are going to deflect the ball, we want the ball to go forwards. We don't want the ball to go backwards. So your hands, arms, chest slightly forwards. If the ball hits it, it's going forwards. It's a great hamstring stretch as well, this is. So how low can you get with the ground? How flexible can you be? Fifth and final exercise we're looking at within this episode of Solo Training is a core and handling exercise. So we're back to the wall and we're looking for explosive core followed up with some handling on this. So set up nice and simple again, ball and wall. Now what we're looking at here is get the ball behind your head, rock up onto your back, on the top of your back, and then explode out onto that and throw the ball against the wall. So you should be using your hips, using your legs as momentum, pushing yourself up, flipping yourself up, and then throwing the ball against the wall and then getting a good solid catch at the back. Get your hands out when you're throwing it, and of course we're looking for a good catching technique. If you did want to make it a bit harder, you could of course move further and further away. You need to be more explosive. So seeing as we've done that, let's see how Tim and I got on.
Can't quite reach, mate, the distance, is it? Give it some.
Tim can't reach. Tim can't reach.
And he's a trainer.
You're a PT as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
Guys, thanks for watching this solo training video. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, drop a like on it. If you haven't subscribed already, why not? Make sure you click the subscribe button. More content coming soon, and let me know how you get on with these solo training drills.